Hi guys, welcome back to another session of Salesforce. In this session of Salesforce, let's look into creating some workflows using time trigger. That means time dependent action. So let's click on setup, go to workflows, workflow rules, click on continue. So I'm not going to create any new rule. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this existing rule that we have created previously and try to add a time trigger to it. I've already deactivated the rule so that it will be very easy for us to add a time trigger. Now I'm clicking on edit. See, this is a time dependent workflow. I'm just clicking on edit. I'm adding a time trigger. So what it is asking us, it is asking us when we want this rule to be fired. So let's say one day after job application date and save it. Now see, it is asking us to add the flows, so it will be the same actions that we have. We can create a task, we can create an email, can update a new field, a new outbound message. That's existing action. So let us create a new task again. So assign to, as we can see, we can assign to anybody. Let's assign this task to the test user. Status in progress, priority level normal, subject send email, so due date, so job application plus 1 day, or else let's make sure that it's on 10 days. I'm going to save the action. Now see, our action is created. Now click on done, and now we have to activate this one, right? I'm saving it. By accident I clicked on edit button. Yes. So it is asking us to set a default. So default would be Harsha. I'm saving it. Right. The rule is activated right now. So now let's go to job applications. Let's click on test 2 amount, date is today, region, country, position, Salesforce, save. See, even the rest of the actions are still working. A reminder has been set. If you can see, the other task is not been activated yet because it's going to be triggered after a day. So this is today, that is 4th 25th, 4th month, 25th date, and 2019. So it's going to be triggered on 26th. We're going to see an activation date tomorrow. Alright, and I have a link here which I'm going to paste for your training's purpose. So this is a link. You can make a note of this link. I'm putting it in our notes so that it will be easy for us later on. Right. See, by using this one, you will have a couple of examples and working into the workflow. And I'm just pasting it here, pressing enter, and see, we have 11 pages of it. You can see we have a lot of different workflows that we can work upon. So for example's sake, let me create a few. So if you can see here, follow up before a contract expires, object contract, send an email reminder to the renewal manager 20 days before a contract's end date. So they also have mentioned the evolution criteria, when this criteria should be, when this workflow should rule be fired. They also mentioned rule criteria here. Immediate action is none because it is a time dependent action. So when this one should be fired, 20 days before contract end date. Email alert, send an email reminder. Alright, so let us create a workflow now. How do you navigate to workflow? I believe everyone remembers. Click on setup, go to quick find box, workflow rules. Continue, new rule. So this one is on contract. Next, what is the main purpose of creating a rule? Is that it's an email reminder. So I'm just copying it and pasting here. I want to write there. And what is the evolution criteria? Created and anytime it's edited to subsequently meet the criteria. Right, that's where it is upon. And the rule criteria is filter. Right, rule criteria, contact status equals activated. Now let's go to contract. Let's try to find the status here. Right, contact status equals activated. Insert, save, and next. So what is the action that they want us to perform? It's a time dependent action. 20 days before a contract end date. So we have to add a time trigger. So what is it that they want to add us? Like 20 days before contract's end date, and save it. So what is the kind of action they want us to do is add a email alert. So we, in the previous session, we added a email. So what we have done is we went to classic email templates. We have created a reminder email template for it. So I'm not going to create a new template here because I already have a reminder template here. So assign the user, and then if you want to add any addresses, you're going to add an address. I'm saving it. There's only one action that they want us to perform here. If you can see, that's the only action that they want us to perform. Now go click on done, activate it. Right, our workflow is done. We'll go back. You can see, also check the status here. It is activated. See, the activated response is there. So you can go to contracts. This is contact, sorry. Can't find contracts here. Right, if you don't find anything, just click on all tabs. Right, you have contracts here. Right, what is the account? They have to give it an account name. I'm giving the test. Customer signed by. So contact is again a test I'm giving. That's the start date. Duration is 12 months. Draft, say example, we don't want it to be in 12-month status. So let's put it 1 month. And the rest of the things, if you want, you can say owner's expiry notice when you want to do like 15 days before or 20 days before, stating that your contract is going to be expiring, assign it anything. So the rest of the things, the billing address, if you have any special terms, you can add it there. Description, if you want to add, you can add it there. I'm saving it. So now the email alert will be done 20 days after it. So right now I can't show you because time dependent action we cannot see right away. Everything depends upon the time. So now let's go back and see a few other things. See here, for example, follow up with a platinum contract case closure. So I've already done one on contract, so I'm not going to do another one on contract. Let's say we'll work on, what is this, on a case. So what is it? Description: notify the account owner when a high priority case is created for account with a platinum service level agreement. So for this, I want you people to work on few things, because for this You might not find few objects, you might not find few fields. So if you are not able to find those fields and objects, that means that you have to create them. So we have to make sure that you create everything here. Okay, I'm not going to create anything because I want you people to work on this and make sure you perfect this workflows. So I'm going to only work on something which is I already know, which is existing in the system. Okay. Right, opportunity, enforce opportunity name, uh, evaluate when the rule is created and every time it's edited. So this is an immediate action, and this one requires a formula, if you can see here. So let's work on a formula field as well. Right, I'm clicking on new, it's opportunity, next. So what is a name convention that I wanted to enforce opportunity name, or else let's say naming convention. I am doing this for my own convenience. You can name it according to whatever you want to name it. You can just name it test as well. So when this rule should be fired is when it is created and every time it's edited. Right, when it's created and every time it's edited. Okay. Here also there is a formula. So what are they asking us? Not contains name, comma account dot name. So go here to the rule criteria, formula eval has to be true. Now, what is the first thing that they asked us? Not. So read about not logic. Changes false to true or true to false. Insert function. Here, there is a logic written here. Now, what they have asked us, there's another formula here called contains. So we have to also insert contains here. Okay, whereas that's contains. See, contains text comma comparative text. That is how you have to write it. So checks if the text contains specified character and returns true. If it does, otherwise returns false. Insert. So contains comparative text and text. So what is the other thing that they want us to mention is the name. So insert field account. This is account.name. Okay. So the first one will be name here, and the comparative text will be account.name. Right, check the syntax. No errors found. Save and next. Now, what is the action that we want to? Alright, just a minute. So what is the action that they want us to perform? Name.account name. There's a colon over here and two exclamation marks and name. So action field update opportunity what we want to update, set up opportunity name to the following formula. So opportunity name, opportunity name, use a formula. See, show formula editor. So you have to write everything here, but I'm not going to write everything because we have a time constraint. So I'm just copying it here. I'm trying to paste and check the syntax. Oh, my bad. No syntax errors found. Save. Right. Done. Activate. Okay. So when it is going to do, when the record is created. Okay. Let's go to opportunities. Let's click on new, name, test, workflow, that is what I want to give it. I'm giving it a test, close date, stage name. I'm saving it. Did we activate the rule? Yes. But I believe there is no update done here. Let's check it again. I believe there is some technical issue. If not, the name should be updated to account name plus opportunity name here. Let's recheck the workflow once again. Let's click on edit. Click on edit again here. Account.name and okay, I believe you can also write it like this as well. Done. Okay, opportunities. I'm deleting it again so that I can show you. Right. Test WF. Account name is test. Close date. Save. I believe there is a technical issue, that's the reason it is not getting updated, but this name field should be updated to account.name, which is this plus this one. So you can try it from your end and make sure it is working.